Okay. Not doing very long videos anymore for a while, because after COVID, just talking seems to hurt. But here's where I'm at. I've ground out the rotten stringers down to the balsa core. Now, what I was saying is, I thought that this was a solid fiberglass, but as you can see, it's a balsa core wrapped hull. So there is some balsa core in it, but it all is very sound. So moving forward into fixing this little beauty, we've got our stringers cut out. A lot of shaping goes into this. A lot of hand detail work goes into this little bent piece of wood. This will be coated with resin, left to cure, and it'll be laminating resin. It'll be left to cure overnight. One spot it fits the floor and one spot it don't. All right, there we go. Only fits in one perfect spot. I've got all of these complete, and I'll get these resined. The two over there. So those 5 will go back in that I've got. 4, 5, 6. 6 will go back in that I've got. And we'll resin it up. Again, once it lays in, we'll resin the floor here across where I've done the grinding. I'll run 1708 across the floor and up and over. And then I'll put some chopped strand to wrap it all the way across. I have beveled all the edges, hand sanded everything, got everything to where it fits. Then we'll glass up, over, and back across. Then we'll put our gel coat down, and we'll put the white down, and then we'll just take a brush and we'll dapple it with that light blue color that's on here. And what the effect is, it serves as 2 purposes. These little bumps give you a little bit of traction, and it also tones down the amount of light reflected so that you're not staring at that bright white reflection. A lot of boat makers have done this in the past. So let's get these stringers replaced, and I'll bring you up to date on that as I go. Had to take a breather break. Now, if anybody remembers, this wall was just stacked with storage stuff. I pulled everything out, swept the wall, moved a lot of stuff out permanently, and kind of put more junk back up against the wall so that I could have room in here. I just stirred up a bunch of dust you can see flying around. I put 2 old bolts in the holes that are in the stove to kind of damp it down. So I get about 4 or 5 hours burn time out of it. It's barely in the 40s outside today, maybe not even in the 40s. I've got it about 68 degrees in here with this little wood stove. And that's with the massive amount of leaks we've got where there's no ceiling and no boxing on the ceiling. So there's a lot of air transfer in here. And I'm going to start closing that down and getting her back in shape. Hope you're enjoying the little short videos. Like, subscribe, and follow. Heck, I probably need to be wearing a dust mask in here. Alright guys, that's today's video. Thanks for viewing.